Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back with some more Borderlands 3 pre-release coverage. Recently, we've started a series on this channel where we've been outlining new features and additions that we'd like to, and also not like to see implemented in Gearbox's upcoming release. And since this is the first time in Borderlands history where we've actually had knowledge of an upcoming Borderlands game being worked on in development currently, it seems like we, as a community, have an opportunity to possibly help influence the design of the game. So if you like any of the features or ideas being shared in this series, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and share the video with your friends, and maybe, just maybe, Gearbox might take notice. But today, I'd like to talk to you about one of the single most controversial pieces of gear in the Borderlands franchise to date, one that's been subject of numerous glitches, nerfs, balancing, and ongoing community debate. And we're gonna ask the question, should it return in Borderlands 3? And of course, what we're talking about is the legendary amp shield, the Bee. Why is the Bee so controversial, you ask? Let's go ahead and take a look. The Bee is a legendary rarity amp shield whose red flavor text reads, "Float like a butterfly," obviously referencing the OG boxing champion Muhammad Ali's quote, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." And this bee, yeah, it stings alright. By offering high amp damage with a 0 amp shot drain penalty. And that right there, the 0 amp shot drain penalty, is pretty much where things start to go wrong for the Bee. You see, normal, common garden variety amp shields feature an amp drain penalty, meaning that only the first shot with the amp shield active will be boosted by the amp damage, while in turn stripping your shield capacity equal to the amount of amp drain on the weapon card. But not the Bee. Nope. Nuh-uh. As long as your shield is full, the Bee allows every shot you take to be amped. So, as long as you can float like a butterfly and keep your shield active, you can, yeah, you guessed it, sting like a bee. Now, on paper, this doesn't seem like too big of a deal, but in practice, it's had a huge impact on the weapon balancing in-game. You see, the inclusion of a shield that's capable of massive DPS like the Bee means that the game has to be balanced around what this piece of gear is capable of at its most capable. The Bee is very capable in most cases. Some clear examples of this balancing in-game around the Bee can be seen by a few bosses with multiple, rapid, successive, unavoidable novas designed to strip your Bee shield, and in most cases, down you outright for even attempting to use the Bee against them during this fight. Also, the later release of UVHM and overpower levels featured larger enemy health pools, health regen, and damage reduction. It only further exemplified many players' reliance on using the Bee shield to alleviate the tedious nature of late level grinding and farming. And you'd have to ask, would the enemy's health pools be as high as they were if the Bee shield wasn't even in the game? But outside of all the balancing issues that a shield like this presents, the biggest issue with the Bee is the sheer amount of glitches that were introduced into the game thanks to the Bee. Whether it's multiplying pellets on a damage card of the conference call for fast Terramorphous kills, amping every single bullet in TDR throws, weapons like the Pimpernel or Sandhawk which don't list its pellets on the weapon card, still amping every single shot by the bee, or even stacking massive damage with normal amp shields, I think it's fairly obvious that the bee, and I'm gonna lump them all in together, amp shields in general, just present too much of a challenge in keeping the game fun, fair, and balanced at endgame for everyone. So while for many, the bee might be the quintessential piece of gear that defines their Borderlands 2 experience, personally, I think leaving it as a Borderlands 2 experience exclusively seems like the proper call in this case. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you can leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But let me know in the comment section down below, do you think that the bee presents too much of a balancing issue to bring back in Borderlands 3? Would you be... Yeah, I went there. Would you be willing to leave it behind in Borderlands 2 in favor of a more fair and balanced endgame? Or do you just love your bee too much to just give it up willy-nilly like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.